coach on the floor. Now Chris Paul, at this point in his career, is still the point guard, and Monty Williams and him are on the same page.
All right, good stuff, 3D, as Trent Forrest knocks down the three to get Utah back within 4. 3 early turnovers for the Jazz. You know, Bismack Biyombo has a great perspective on Chris Paul. Monty, no one really seems to care who scores the ball. I'm quoting him. This is not normal, he said. But he's amazed by the way it works here at Phoenix.
And Bismack Biyombo was right. And Monty Williams talked about having a we score mentality. What he means by that is just because you didn't score the basket doesn't mean you weren't important to that possession. As Phoenix Suns team knows that Devin Booker and Chris Paul is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. But as long as they're winning games, everybody's going to get the credit. And that's what we score mentality is all about.
Second made 3 for Cam Johnson.
Gator jersey, they're going out there trying to compete and win.
Well, we talked to Monty Williams about just that.
It's a lot easier when you have the big dogs coming to town. When you're playing against a guy like a LeBron James or Kevin Durant, as JaVale McGee gets the tip, are you going to mess around with the game? And Phoenix isn't messing around with the game at all right now.
Well, let's be honest, this season for the Phoenix Suns isn't about what happens in December or January.
As you see B-Book missing the shot last early in this game, gets extra possessions for the Suns.
Bridges couldn't connect. Clarkson comes back. Done a good job penetrating here in the opening minutes. It's Daniel House. Season of his career. Easy bucket for Utah. They'll take all those they can get tonight.
Yeah, and get back. I think just when he made that turn in his career where he went from being out of the league for a little bit to playing in Golden State, from then on, he hasn't looked back. He's been playing great basketball ever since, and he's taken to a new level with the Phoenix Suns.
He provides the screen for Chris Paul. Stopped. Booker will try another mid-range shot. He's getting a lot of
look on all cylinders. They're getting whatever they want, and that's to be expected because they have their backcourt out there making plays, and on the other end, Utah's missing their backcourt, so they're struggling to get anything easy at the basket at all. Oh, my goodness.
House's shot is absorbed by JaVale McGee.
House and Haywood nominee.
Booker in transition. JaVale McGee saw that coming for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, he saw that coming from a mile away. Daniel House
as his son.
And you get the feeling that the Phoenix Suns love having another true big, as we see Pascal knock down the 3. We get the feeling that the Phoenix Suns love they like having that traditional big that can dive to the basket and then give them some rim protection.
Monty Williams called it a different dynamic this year in terms of the size up front for the Phoenix Suns. Clarkson steps into a 3. That's wide right. Biyombo comes inside. Biyombo, lefty hook is good. Pascal bumped by Biyombo, his first.
And buckets like that.
Only been in the postseason twice in his NBA career. House met at the rim and he's fouled.
Anything going to the basket.
Let's take a look. This is the NBA app. I see some different lineups for both teams here tonight. And we'll see really good Devin Booker, as per usual. And an answer on the other end from the rookie, Jared Butler knocks down a 3.
NCAA champion Jared Butler.
Booker. Starting to feel it.
You got the Cook 2 stars that can hit clutch buckets, and they have role players that know their role.
Their normal personnel hit more threes than anybody in the NBA. Booker again from the mid-range. Thought he got fouled. He got 2 points nonetheless. Booker has changed his shot profile. Taking more threes this year. He's actually not shooting as well from 2-point range. Not what we've seen tonight as Pascal. Booker. There's that profile.
And there's a mistake by somebody on Utah.
Greg, that is his worst shooting performance with 20 attempts ever. Whiteside gets it inside for the easy bucket for Daniel House Jr.
But Matt, when you're talking about their errors,
well, he had come in hot. He's feeling it right now. His previous 5 games scored 35, 30, 40.